gonna make chicken flautas. I've never made them before, but we're gonna do it together, okay? I've got my crock pot set on high, and I'm gonna make the chicken like I made it for my chicken quesadillas. So for that, you're gonna need obviously chicken. Salsa. I'm gonna move y'all out of the way. Where are you? There it is. Chicken broth. And then usually I would use just taco seasoning. But I'm out, so we're gonna do cumin, chili powder, onion powder, a little bit of paprika, and then some garlic. Okay, y'all, it's been a rough day. I think that light, yeah, it's gotta be from that light. Y'all see that blue light bulb on the screen? Anyways, so let's get our chicken. What are these freaking scissors? Let me pause, flip y'all around so y'all can see the crock pot, and then we'll get started. Okay, we got the crock pot. Okay, we got our chicken. I'm gonna sprinkle some cumin on this side. I'm not measuring, I'm just sprinkling, y'all. That's probably a tablespoon or two. Just a little, well, that was more than a little bit. We're just not gonna add any to the other side. Oh, good. It'll be fine. Some paprika. Some onion powder. And we're just gonna flip it over. Flip it over. One more paprika. A little bit more cumin. A little bit more onion powder. Flip it back over. Okay, so my son started screaming, so I decided to do a voiceover. We are putting about a tablespoon and a half or 2 teaspoons of minced garlic on the chicken. And then we're going to add between half a cup and a cup of salsa. You can put as much or as little as you prefer. I will tell you, these didn't turn out that great, so we're going to have to try something else. I mean, they were alright. They were edible, but not the best. Definitely needs some work. I'm opening my can of chicken broth. And now we're going to add about 1/4 of the can. And then we're just going to put our lid on, and we're going to put our crock pot on high and cook for 4 hours. Okay, so now that it's been about 4 hours, we are going to get us a bowl. And we're going to get our chicken breasts out of the crock pot. And then we're going to get I'm going to use a hand mixer. You could use a fork. And I'm just going to use my hand mixer and shred this up. Yo, my kids are waking up. It's 5:30 in the morning. My kids are waking up and crying already. So we're just shredding up the chicken. And once it's all shredded, we're just going to add the liquid from the crock pot back into the chicken. You can make this as wet or as dry as you prefer. I tried to ladle it and then I realized I was being stupid and I just needed to get some pot holders and dump it in there. You know, use that beautiful brain I have. Right, and then we're just gonna mix it up. And then when it's all mixed, we're just gonna let it sit until we're ready to use it. At this point, it's only about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I did add a little bit more salsa because, flavor. So I'll let it sit and cool for about an hour and a half before I start trying to work with it so I don't burn myself. Okay, so you're going to want to make your tortillas more pliable because if you try to roll them up just cold and normal, they are going to shred. So what I tried to do was wrap them in a damp tortilla. Nope, a damp paper towel. And do it that way, but that never works for me. I don't know why I thought it would today. So I just did it like I did for my enchiladas, and when I do my cheese roll-ups, I just threw them in a skillet with a little bit of oil and fried them for like 5 to 10 seconds. And then now, after they're all done, I am just putting the filling in them, rolling them up, and sticking them with a toothpick. So that way when they go to be put in the oil, the edges don't come apart and the filling don't all fall out. I'm not even going to put any fancy music over the parts I'm not talking in because the universe was already against me with this video between everything that's happened the last couple of days trying to get this done. Also, I think my husband has his voice changer again, but I'm not going to try and figure that out right now. At least he doesn't have some weird alien voice or something on right now, so. I also had probably enough filling to do, I did 20 of these, and I probably had enough filling left over to do another 10, maybe 50. Also, right now I have my oil going and getting warm. Don't do what I did. I put it on when I first started putting the tortillas in the oil to get them pliable. And you're about to see that was a big mistake. I really hope y'all can't hear my son crying in the background. Okay, so as you're fixing to see, I'm not gonna say the pot's ruined because I'm sure I could get that stuff off, but after spending 30 minutes scrubbing it and getting nowhere, I just got rid of it. I got my oil way too hot. It set on this eye on medium heat for about 30 minutes before I used it, and those burned instantly. So now we have to cool it off. I'm going to get my large skillet that has the 2-inch high side, and can't think of what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna pour the oil in it and let it sit for a couple of minutes to cool off. And then we're going to get to frying these. You want to fry them until they're golden brown and then flip them over. This is why I hate doing voiceovers, is because I don't know what want to say, and I feel like there's so much quiet. And I know that's gotta be kind of boring. But we're just gonna get these all fried up.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boy. Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. it sound right, boy.
I'm going to start this by saying I didn't have any refried beans. I'm sad about it. I also forgot the taco sauce. I'm sad about that too. So we're just going to add some cheese onto this. And then we are also going to add sour cream. Now most people would just dip these in the sour cream and guacamole instead of putting it on top like me, but I'm a weirdo and I like to do it this way. I'm also going to add just a little bit of shredded lettuce on the top. And then since I didn't have any refried beans to mix my rice with, because that's how I like to eat it, I just put the rice on top of the flautas, and that's how I'm going to eat it. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.